Canyon. It's a bit cold out. It was kind of snowing and raining this morning. Yesterday got rained on, so should be a good day. We'll see how it goes. This trail kind of gets the best of me. Kind of kicks my butt, so hopefully today goes well.
So this is the first section on the Boulder Canyon Trail. This is when you really start to get into the big stuff. Right here, Gabe does an excellent example of putting his buggy in rear only and using rear steer to spin himself around into perfect position to go up through these rocks. Gabe just put rear steer on this buggy last winter, and I would say it sure looks like he's enjoying it. This is a different angle of the same obstacle Gabe was just on. This is Rich Sykes working his way up through the same section as well. It can get a little tippy going through this section, and I've seen people tip over on this section as well. So you could just kind of have to watch out, feel it out, but nothing you can't back out of and reposition. I start to work my way through this first section and try and feel it out. Basically what I'm trying to do is get that back tire to climb this huge rock that's right underneath my back driver tire. And sometimes it's hard to find that exact spot that it wants to climb up on my buggy. So it kind of spins me around to where I get kind of close to the edge, then usually it just finally bites. So I kind of got to stay on the throttle because I haven't been able to just slow crawl this one in a little while. So as I start to work my way up this next part of this, I'm trying to keep my front driver tire as far over the point of this rock as I can. I don't have much room to back up because my back passenger tire falls into a hole and gets really tippy. So it's kind of a fine line of trying to stay as far driver as it'll let me. There's a rock up on the front passenger side that gets in the way of being able to drive over as well. So you have to stay as far driver as you can. I also have to stay in the gas a little bit to get over this rock, otherwise my belly gets hung on it.
That's what I had to do last time. Because I can't crawl anymore, it's too dug out.
This is the next section of the trail. Basically, it's a sharp left turn straight up over these near vertical boulders. It's kind of a tricky spot, and it's The difficult part is your belly gets hung up on it, and it takes a little bit to kind of feel it out and find the exact spot that you can get enough traction to get up over it. Gabe's able to work his rear steer and finally find some traction to pull himself up through there. Rich looks nearly vertical as he starts to go up this as well. He kinda has to work the rear steer to find that last bit of traction. This is a tight spot to line up for this next section, so I have to swing way wide and then put it in the front only and then front dig around to line up in position for these rocks. There's a large rock that will catch your rear diff if you don't get your back end far enough around it. As I go over this spot, it takes me definitely several tries to always find that right spot. And what I'm trying to do, since I don't have rear steer, is really try to get that front passenger tire to go over the point of the rock that it's on to help pull me up over this. By the time I do that, my rear passenger tire is basically hanging in the air. Just got to use the momentum. All right, thanks. Cade starts working his way through the first section and makes pretty quick work of it. Roy crawls through this first section as well, really smooth. That's perfect. Yep, and Sean begins working his way up through this section as well and does a great job of navigating through these boulders. There you go. There it goes. Tony takes an optional line that I haven't seen anyone do before up through this middle section, which really takes having to work his rear steer to get around this sharp undercut. This section can be kind of a large hole, and what I do is I get up on those rocks and then try and put it in the front dig to work the front end over. Between front dig and backing up a couple times, it gets me in the position of where I need to climb out of this hole. This is a fun rock to play around on.
Okay, back passenger. Passenger. Right there. Straighten up. Straighten up. Straight. Your friend's gonna take a drop.
So here's the exit waterfall, Boulder Canyon. As Gabe starts to go up it, you can see he puts his front driver tire straight on this near vertical wall so that his rear passenger tire can get up on that little step down below. Gabe makes pretty quick work of this waterfall. I would say he's really enjoying that rear steer. Rich starts working his way up the waterfall, and after kind of feeling it out, climbs up and out of it. This is what it looks like driving up to the waterfall. It's basically just a sheer wall.
Yeah, there you go.
So here it is, my turn to start working my way up this waterfall. This thing's given me a hard time in the past, so hopefully it goes better today. It starts to get a little bit tippy before that rear tire starts to climb that little ledge down below. Once you start to climb that little ledge, all's usually pretty well. The hardest part is just getting it to slowly crawl up on that ledge and not get tippy. Once you get it to pop up over that ledge, you're not quite home free yet. I've been up over that ledge before and been too far driver and things got weird, and been too far passenger and things got weird. The goal is to just kind of keep it on a nice, even line.
That one gets me, man.
Steven's in a really nice portal buggy and makes pretty quick work for this obstacle. This is Cade's first time on this obstacle, and he does a great job climbing up through it. This is Roy's first time on this obstacle as well, and he does a great job too, crawling up through it.
That tire really...
This is Sean's first time on this waterfall as well. That was close. Things started to get a little weird, and that's what happens is if the back end slips off those lower ledges, you end up in a wheel stand really quick. I give Sean a ton of credit for continuing to try this obstacle and doing everything he can to get to the top. Unfortunately, the rear end slips off and he goes upside down. He was the last rig in the group, so sometimes recoveries like this can get a little tricky. We ended up having to run a winch and an extra line up through the trees to drop down off the cliff to help pull him back over. We used a snatch block up off one of the higher trees. This seemed to work well. He ended up with one broken wire and getting it started back up and was able to get out of there.
Park there. Hey, hey, watch out. We're gonna let off of it and see how it looks. No, we're gonna have.
Well, Maddie, how'd it go today?
Good.
Good. Did we make it?
Yeah.
Did we make it up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Good day on the trail.